Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today's Hajj pro tip relates to Ziyarah of Makkah Mukarramah. Ziyarah of Makkah Mukarramah means visiting historical sites in the city of Makkah Mukarramah. Now we have to realize the Prophet ﷺ spent 53 years of his life in Makkah Mukarramah. Out of those 53 years, 13 years were as a prophet. So there is no doubt that there are historical events that took place in that city, and visiting those sites allows us to relive those ideas, rekindles, the love that we should have and the excitement that we should have when we visit these sites and while we're walking in Makkah Mukarramah, really enjoying it. Some people, they don't give much importance to this, so they go to Makkah Mukarramah, they don't visit these sites, and they kind of sleep through them, thinking that they're not important. I wouldn't recommend that at all. It's a part of that spiritual bond with the Prophet ﷺ that you want to go to the places that were significant and very special in his life. Now, how many places can you visit while you're in Makkah Mukarramah? There are tons of them, dozens of them. However, I would like to highlight 4 of them. And these 4 are so simple that you can actually go with a cab. If your group isn't going, you can get a cab and go yourself. Hopefully your group will be taking you there. So the 4 places that I recommend. First of all, the cave of Hira. This is where the Prophet ﷺ was granted his first revelation. The second place is the cave of Thawr. This is where the Prophet ﷺ spent 3 nights on his journey of migration from Makkah Mukarramah to Medina Munawwarah. The third place is the graveyard of Makkah Mukarramah. This is where the grandfathers of the Prophet ﷺ are buried, and the wife of the Prophet ﷺ, Khadija radiallahu anha, is also buried there, along with other companions. In the fourth place is actually a museum they have in Makkah Mukarramah. And right next to this museum, they actually have a factory in which they sew the cover of the Kaaba. So if you do a little research into it, there are hours of the day that you can actually go and visit the factory, the museum of Makkah Mukarramah. It's cool. They have a lot of nice stuff there, some historical things there, future plans of what Makkah Mukarramah and Medina Munawwarah will look like, and some historical artifacts from the mosque of Makkah Mukarramah and Medina Munawwarah. So going there and visiting the museum, definitely recommend it. And if you can, if your group leaders can provide it, if you ask them to, they can maybe also get you into the factory where the fabric of the Kaaba is sewn and the fabric that surrounds the inner grave of the Prophet ﷺ. So that's today's Hajj pro tip. As usual, be sure to practice and convey on to others. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.